What's up, everyone? So, for those of you who follow me on Facebook, know that I like to give Ford vehicles a bunch of crap because they're a bunch of crap. And I say that because I see the stuff that comes in every day. Like, for instance, that's the second one, F-150 back there. Getting a new motor put in it. That one only has 108,000 miles on it. And I'm getting a lot of backlash, I guess you could say, from some of you guys that are on my Facebook. Everyone has a story about a Dodge or a Chrysler or something that everyone has a problem with. What's up, Bubba? That's the other mechanic. That's the guy putting the motor in that thing right now. And I came up with kind of a great idea. A couple weeks ago I was talking with someone, kind of arguing back and forth. They were saying that my Dodge truck's a piece of crap, and they have a friend that has one and has had nothing but problems with it. So I figured, what better way to show you guys what big pieces of crap Fords are? And I will show you literally every single vehicle that comes into this shop, whether I'm working on them or not. I'll explain the problem, what kind of mileage it has, and what it's going to take to fix them. This will be a real, I don't even know, endurance test, I guess, for vehicles, longevity kind of thing. So you guys can see firsthand exactly what I'm talking about when I make fun of Fords. So I guess I'll give you the little tour of vehicles that are in the shop at the moment. Here's the motor of that F-150 that Bubba just pulled out. You can see this right here. Pretty messed up. There's a little rocker. Look at that. Plenty of damage on that thing. Beautiful, isn't it? It's an 04 with 108,000 miles. That's what it did right here. Dropped the valve, destroyed the piston inside and everything. Basically a typical Ford. It was an 05 Buick Terraza. Guess it got into an accident or hit a bump or something, messed up a bunch of the suspension down here. There's a 66 Mustang. I guess there was nothing wrong with this, but there's nothing wrong because that's not factory. I'm sure that car right out of the factory would have had all types of problems. 08 Ford Fusion. I don't know if there's anything mechanically wrong, but it was definitely in an accident. Come on, Ford drivers. Learn to drive a little better. There's a 08 Pontiac G6. And I've got the pleasure of putting a timing chain in it. The timing chain that slackened up or something. It jumped a tube, so this is what I'm doing. This car's only got 102,000 miles on it, so some of these Chevy cars aren't as dependable as they claim either. There's a 02, I think, Chevy Silverado 1500. That's just body shop stuff. You can see it rusted out and stuff, and inside the door too he repaired. So rust problems, that's kind of a Michigan problem. Midwest problem wherever they use salt. 05 V-Escape needs an engine. This car's been it's been sitting here for a while, at least a few months. I don't know, I think the customer's having some troubles coming up with the money to fix the car, so I don't know. Eventually I think we're gonna put an engine in it. What's up, George? You're gonna be on YouTube.
YouTube,
Say hi to people.
Hi everybody, ¿cómo están?
That's right. George here is one of the best body guys in southeastern Michigan.
Gracias.
That's right.
Thank you.
I don't even know what he said, but I love it. Another good example of Ford driving. All this stuff is for body repair. We got a Ford, a Ford, a Ford, a Ford, a Ford. I don't know what that is back there. Maybe a Cadillac and a Buick. But mainly over on this side of the shop's pretty much all body stuff. So yeah, come on, Ford drivers, step up your game. There's a Toyota Camry hybrid. Obviously got smashed up right here. George here wants me to show you guys. We're gonna track its progress, I guess. See how it looks now. We're gonna check in with George over the next few days and until this thing is done. So get a good image of what this is like right now, and a few days I'll show you more, and then we'll show you when it's all done. Ooh, new timing parts for this Pontiac I'm working on. Got the new VVT gear, got the timing chain, got the guidance tensioner, and also the crank pulley. Good. I'm only waiting on one more thing for this Pontiac timing chain to finish buttoning it up. It's this thing right here. It's a little oil filter for the VVT. As soon as that comes in, we'll get everything else bolted on. I already got the new guide and tensioner put on there, but can't really put the gears and the chain on until I have my little filter. There's a 2008 Ford Fusion, and it's having drivability issues. My brother just diagnosed it. It needs some O2 sensors put in. All right, so that little filter's not going to be here for a while, so I just got moved over to this Buick van, one with all the suspension trouble. And the story is, the customer was driving it, they hit a curb, and then ran into a tree stump, which wreaked havoc on the suspension. See the stump hit this. You can see this bushing's all pulled out. You can see this control arm here, how bent this is. That's horrible. It snapped the inner tie rod. See it better here. Pulled the sway bar bushing straight out. Bent the sway bar. And we're worried about this, the strut itself. So we're gonna go ahead and replace this and the knuckle itself. Whatever they hit, a tree stump, I guess. They hit that at a very high rate of speed. My brother's working on this 2000 GMC Yukon Denali. It's got a ton of problems. It's got a drivability issue, stumbles, doesn't run correctly, and trans doesn't go in reverse. It needs brakes, it needs suspension work, it has a bunch of electrical issues. I guess the owner said the vehicle sat for quite some time. So we're just going through it. My brother is rather, and seeing what all the problems are. But this thing has a ton of problems, big and small. So I don't know. Really, you can't discredit GMC for this because it doesn't look like it was taken care of. Really, you can see the rust up there. Yeah. This thing was just rode hard and put away wet. The little filter for the camshaft finally came in for this car, so stick that thing where it belongs. Go home, go home. There it is. Alright, popped in. Now I can start putting this car back together. Alright, I got everything ripped out of all the bent parts and bad stuff ripped out of this van. Now we're just waiting on new parts to show up. We're replacing all of this. Lower control arm, outer tie rod, inner tie rod. I think we're gonna reuse their sway bar. We're just gonna bend that back and yeah, go from there. But parts aren't here yet, so it's probably gonna wait till tomorrow. It's getting a little bit late in the day, so I'm gonna finish up working on that Pontiac, and I don't think that's gonna be done today either. So just after 4, so it's gonna take me more than a couple hours to put that all back together. So I'm about to get started on it right now though, so hopefully it goes smooth. So I got the new timing chain and the gears on and everything, got the motor timed up, and I got all of the surfaces, all of the stuff cleaned up and prepped, ready to go back on the motor. And it's getting late in the day. We're actually going to start pulling cars in and cleaning some stuff up to go home. So that's going to be it for today. I appreciate everybody who watched the video, and if you like the video, please hit that thumbs up, and don't be shy with that subscribe button. I really appreciate it, and let you know every time I make a new video. So like I said, I'm going to be daily vlogging from now on. I may miss a day here or there, but for the most part, this is going to be a way to show you guys what comes in and out of the shop every day, and what are some of the problems that we encounter as mechanics on a daily basis here. So you guys are better educated if you're looking to buy a car, just want to know that kind of information. So I think that's about it. So thanks for watching, guys, and as always, run hard and get paid.